Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. In the last episode, our teammate left us, I guess, and we found a lost student, I guess, and Xehanort never really succeeded in what he was trying to do, I guess. Short end of the stick is, I have absolutely no clue. In this episode, we're just going to continue on. 54 years later. There is a reason the percepts bar us from such knowledge. Why do you seek the X-Blade? Would you blanket all the worlds in darkness, reduce them to nothing? But darkness did not cover the world once in legend. We know so little about the Keyblade War, only that it was just the beginning. Amidst the crisis, a precious light was found. It is a curious tale, and one worth exploring. They say ruin brings about creation. So what? Then, would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, we will only find worthy of the precious light that legend speaks of. I must have these answers. The X-Blade needs to be forged, and with it, the doors to the Keyblade War unlocked. Fool, you would risk an apocalypse out of sheer curiosity. I will never allow it, Xehanort, not while I live. But once again, you have it all wrong, Eriquis. Darkness is a beginning, you see, not an end. At birth, every one of us emerges from darkness into a world of light, do we not? Poetic excuses. If words won't dissuade you, only one thing will. Ugh! Power. Has the darkness taken you, Xehanort? Not your concern. I knew it, Xehanort. I knew it. Xehanort, you could never let it go. Your mind is made up. 7 years later. Kingdom Hearts is the only way. What about our duty as Keyblade wielders? Our duty is to protect the world. This is the path we best take. To think we became Keyblade masters only a year ago, and now this. We were both given the title, but you alone are the true heir. You were bequeathed a Keyblade from the era of the Lost Master. You were supposed to have inherited their weapon and their resolve. Since coming here 9 years ago, I've contemplated what it means to protect the world. This decision did not come easily. But summoning Kingdom Hearts is a drastic measure. How could you be so sure? That's the answer. And how can you be so sure it's not? Life has taught us far from different lessons. Do you stand in my way as a true Keyblade Master? No, as a true friend. Episode 5, The Key to Each World's Order. Master Odin wasn't there. How did things end up like this? And now we can't even ask the Master whether or not we should continue our task? I vote to keep going. Me too. I think that's what he would want us to do. And leave Vor behind. No one's saying that. I still don't understand exactly what happened. But I'm sure we'll run into Vor and Vidar again somewhere. I'm not. When she left, it felt like she was saying goodbye forever. If only I'd tried harder to stop her. So what should we do? I want to find her, bring her back. How? There's a mirror in Dwarf Woodlands that can answer any question. It can tell us where she is. I'm worried about her too. What about you? I want to focus on the task at hand. Wait, really? Vidar said he'd return once he's done whatever he needs to do. If so, he and Vor should show up sooner or later. Maybe they will, or maybe he's just using her to complete this goal of his. Blech. Even if he is, she'll be fine. She's tough. She doesn't need our help. I know, but I thought you actually cared about your friends. Don't I? What about you? Would a friend try to manipulate someone's beliefs just because they don't line up with their own? I think a good friend would help them see the error of their way. Who's to decide what's right and what's wrong? Unless you know of someone who has a heart of pure light with no trace of shadow. That's what a Keyblade Master is, and that's the kind of person I want to become. Again, with the Keyblade Master, it's just a title. You have to work hard to prove yourself to give it any meaning. That's enough. Braggy, you're coming with me, aren't you? Of course. She's our friend, right? Sorry for being difficult, but we have to do what we believe is right. And they're gone. You know, Eriquest, once he gets an idea in his head. Are you sure about this, Xehanort? Even if we take different paths to locate the missing upperclassmen, we're bound to arrive at the same destination. Eriquest should follow his heart on this one. You two really do have a special sort of friendship. I wish I had that. Well, now that that's settled, we should be on our way. Xehanort, do you think we can use that mirror he was talking about? I doubt it. We left something of an impression on the Queen, so getting close to it would be tricky. And even if we did, it might trap us again. Who knows if we'd be able to fight our way out a second time. Alright, a different world it is. Let's jump in the gate and head somewhere new. on to say goodbye. Be vigilant. Darkness like no other may soon be upon us. But, yes. Dark entities like the Heartless already reside in the other worlds. What I speak of is true darkness. True darkness? I don't recall learning about that one. What is it? How is it different? 13 ancient darknesses came into existence long ago. These most primitive of shadows are said to be true darkness. They exist without form and are the source of most darkness in this world. Darkness without form. The 7 most powerful ones were imprisoned within the Keyblade Masters of yore, who have offered themselves as vessels and came to be called the Lost Masters. Of the 6 shadows that remained, 4 were trapped by Keyblade wielders in a realm between of other world. 2 are said to be destroyed when the world collapsed, but of that there is no proof. You believe true darkness has returned? I do, and so I implore you to remember that the unknown you fear must not simply be regarded as darkness. You must learn to distinguish between the many different shadows. True darkness is no exception. Though unseen for a great many years, we must proceed with caution. It's something, alright. Not to sound like Eriquist, but I think I finally know what darkness feels like. If he were here, he'd turn right around and go home. Definitely. Achoo! Dude. Sorry. This is a waste of time. Come on, we need to think of something else. Alright, let's go. Help! Mama! Lumiere! Zoom. There. Begin. Oh, okay, we're just gonna begin. No story. Okay. No problem there. Man, that was a long story-heavy section. I'm actually impressed. I don't know, that puts kind of a thumper on my whole chapter-long deal. Because this feels like a pretty accomplishing episode on its own. I don't know, this one's like just a really weird one. And thankfully, this one's going to be kind of putting an end to the really weird ones, so I'm excited for that. I love how I'm using myself in battle. Also, it seems so weird controlling Xehanort. Like, I remember the armor that he uses in Birth by Sleep. You know, because I played it like not that long ago. And it's so weird actually being in the armor. That's kind of cool. Whoa, thanks for saving me. My name's Chip. Are you going to be guests at the castle? Actually, no. We're looking for... Hey, I know. Follow me. This way. Zoom! That's it. We can't just stay here and do nothing. Oh, hush now. I know it's frustrating, but what can we do? If the master refuses to help himself and stays hidden away, can you blame him? The rose was stolen right from under his nose. He's devastated. That's my best accent. Mama, I brought people. One is a girl. Chip, what are you doing here? It's past your bedtime. I know, but I woke up, and I went to find you, and then monsters found me. But my new friends say me. New friends? What are you, more intruders? No, she's a girl. Well, yes, but how is that important? Lumiere, have you forgotten what happened last time? Of course not. But this is the only way to break the spell. But without the rose. Is something wrong? My name is Erd. And that's Hermod and Xehanort. Maybe we can help? Well, at least you're polite. I'm Cogsworth, head of the household. And I'm Lumiere. Miss Potts. And you can call me Wardrobe. If you must know, a short while ago, 2 visitors arrived to the castle. Highly suspicious, for we rarely receive guests. But Lumiere welcomed them and took them in to see the master. Unfortunately, they weren't the wary travelers they claimed to be. Those scoundrels stole an enchanted rose. Since then, the master's been beside himself, and I'm afraid we've been at a loss. I see. What if we help you get the rose back? You could do that. What a wonderful idea. Once you have returned, you may stay as long as you like. That's not necessary, but we will help you. You're going to help them just like that. I have a feeling that whoever took the rose might have something to do with our task. You think it was the upperclassmen? Well, we'll need to track them down to know for sure. First things first, I'd like to talk to this master of yours. Where can we find him? Well, we are grateful for your help. The master is, how shall I put, not overly sociable. After all, the incident with the rose, he's been quite irritable and difficult. It's okay, I deal with difficult people all the time. Don't say I didn't warn you. His chambers are in the West Wing, and whatever you do, don't tell him we sent you. And that's that. Yay, yeah. Awesome. I don't know. How do I put it? Firstly, we're out of Dwarf Woodlands. Why? Why do I not have a new world unlocked? I don't understand it. Secondly, I'm gonna call it. I know it's gonna be like the most sporadically different length of videos, but I think it's just the best choice to call it here. Next time in Dark Road, we're gonna continue down the Beauty and the Beast questline. And save the rose, talk to the beast, and see what these classmen are up to. I got mixed feelings about this one. I do. Just because it's kind of a weird one. Oh well. Next time, we're going to divulge just a little bit more. See you guys then.